Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dave back again, and I know you guys have been begging for some Gunpla, and here it is. We just got this in from Japan, and this is actually brought to you by hobbywave.com, so definitely go over and check them out. But this is the RX93 V2 version 2, the high V, or high new, however that you want to end up putting it. And I am a huge fan of this design. I've been itching to get my hands on this, so I got it in my possession, and we're going to go overview on it, take a look at it, its booklet, all its runners and everything, give you my thoughts on it, and go from there. Let you guys get a peek on it. I don't think there's been too many videos here in the States with it, as it was just released here, but it's been out about a month overseas. So stick around, we'll be right back, and we'll go over all the runners, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. Be right back. Alright guys, so got you a little bit closer. We're going to take an overlook on the box. Now this is a Ver.Ka, so you're going to have the this style artwork on here. I do really like the box art on it, to be honest. It's not that much different than any of the other Ver.Ka stuff, but it's still nice for a cutout. Trim it out, mount it on the wall. On this side, we have your parts that are on here. You get the back layout, front layout, just some short shots of all the little gimmicks that are on there. Top and bottom, you get the regular, just a short version of the front. On the other side, you have a picture of it up on the stand, the info on it. Let's see here, and I believe, if I remember correctly, the last 4 digits are how much it is, and so that'd be what, about 7,000 yen, about $75 US dollars. Though if you look most places in the market, it's running around $80-90. And then little info on here, which I can't read Japanese, but so there's that. I'm going to reposition the camera, get you guys all set up, and we're going to go over, look at first, as usual with my videos, look at the instruction sheet, the decals, and then go through the runners real quick. Alright guys, so we're back again. Sorry if there's some background noise. I've got my AC cranked on because it's still too freaking warm. So we're going to go over the instructions, and I apologize if this seems kind of funky. This is actually the first time I'm recording like this, with the big camera, the lighting, everything else. So definitely give me your feedback down below. I'm still trying to catch myself because I keep wanting to talk to the camera instead of forgetting that the mic is actually attached to me. So I'm going to try and keep that all toned down. So going over the instruction booklet, you've got the cover, then you've got the trifold on here. You got some nice line art, some information on there. You've got your regular weapon systems, how everything goes, some basic behind the scenes on here. Storyline, synopsis, all that good stuff. Don't read Japanese, unfortunately. You've got your runner layout. So there looks to be, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 runners if you count the hands and everything. And just let you guys kind of get a look over the instructions in my usual fashion. And yeah, this is kind of funky for me because I'm having to stand to the side. Now, a lot of this looks very similar to the new Ver.Ka, and it is. There's just some variations to it. some added on parts, and some differently shaped like leg pieces, and of course the backpack, which is, you know, the main thing on it. And I think, if I'm correct, that the Hi-Nu is actually slightly taller than the new Gundam is. And that's if I remember correctly. Here you've got the instructions on the beam saber pop out. I believe that's what that's for. How to mount on the rocket back here. How the leg systems work for popping out the different systems. And one thing I haven't checked, and I'll let you guys know later. So I'm not sure that if this has the transformation system like the new does. I completely didn't even pay attention. I didn't actually even care about that, to be honest. Let's see here. How the backpack goes on, how to put in the light so it looks like the back part of the chest section actually slides out, to be able to put the light in. Which that can be kind of a pain in the ass, because that means you have to take off the backpack to put that in to change out the lights. Actually, that means you have to take that off to be able to turn on the light too. So that kind of blows. Let's see how to put together the stand for the different things, and of course you can use the funnels from the extra sets if you happen to have one. And this does come with water slides. So here's your instructions for your 8 million water slides that go on here. You've got your color chart down here, your picture of Amaro, and him in the pilot and in just regular form. And then that's it for that. So let me grab what else was in there. And then underneath the instruction booklet was this, which is an advertisement for the, you know, you have the add-on pack. What are they calling this? First Form. Which does look really cool. I don't know if I'm going to end up getting that or not. But it would be cool to do a variation, like a second suit with that on, with the heavy weapons pack and everything. So I may have to order one of those. Now, I'm not going to take these out, not yet, but you do have a small sheet in here of, and let me do this, see if I can I zoom you guys in a little bit more. And I'm really hoping that that's in focus. Kind of looks like it is. So you do get a small foil sheet and then all these water slides. So the purple that you end up seeing on there is actually water slides. It's not painted. And I'm trying to make sure that I have you guys in focus. Fortunately, I can't even see the screen, but I'm pretty sure that it is. So yeah, these, especially if you're new to water slides, these will probably bring you some grief putting these on. The rest of them will be fairly simple. But yeah, take caution with these. Definitely get yourself some microset and microsol for those. Get you the best results. Preferably to actually paint those on would be your best option. All right. So we're going to start off with the runners. And first up, we're going to end up with runner A. And on here we have clear green. Then you have this lavender purple, and I'm really digging this purple. You've got one clear piece, which I think is for the eye, and then you've got yellow for the chest vents, and I think that's for the crotch crotch thing. I always forget what that is, but it has the little V on there. The green, I'm trying to see, this is for the head unit, and then for the cockpit. Let's see here, runner B, you actually get 2 of. Again, these are in that lavender color. You get the bottom of the feet. This looks to be leg parts on. I don't know if these are leg parts or backpack parts. But yeah, you get some armor pieces on here. Again, I'm really digging that. That's about the color of the Sinanju that I was doing, that I melted. All right. So yeah, we won't get into that. Lacquer thinner and plastic does not go together. On here, we have runner C, which it does look like really similar to where it separates like the new does. So I think a lot of these are rehashes. Master Grade 1, Ver.Ka, high new. Yeah, no. So actually a lot of these are actually new, come to think of it, because it's actually marked high new on there. So you get the V-fin, you get your skirts, and all that good stuff. I have my little crappy cat outside meowing. Alright, and on runner D here, you get the shield, gun parts, beam sabers. There's actually 3 of them. Some bazooka parts, backpack parts. Moving on to runner E, you actually get 2 of those. And there are color separated parts, so these are white, or I think these are actually off-white. Let's see, runner F, you get 2 of. These are a slight gray, as you can probably tell. These look exactly like the ones that were for the new. Just different color, because those were actually white. Runner G, you have the backside of the shield, gun parts, bazooka parts. These are in a darker gray, like I would say a medium gray. Runner H, you've got fuel pods. Actually, there's two runner H's. So you've got for the backpack, more parts for the funnels, the fuel pod parts, and I think that's all that's on these. For runner I, these are in a light gray. There's 2 of these, and these are the outer shell of the fin funnels. Runner J, now these are actually in a darker gray. They're showing up brighter on the camera than they actually are. But so these are actually pretty much all frame parts. I can tell this is the inside part of the back, what do you call it, thruster, or stabilizer, not thruster, stabilizer. But most of these are all frame parts in here. So this is runner J. Runner K, you get 2 of, again in the dark gray parts. I'm not exactly sure what all these are. I know there's frame parts, there's some joints in there. I can't tell if those are elbow or, shoulder or hip. Does look like there's some nice piston detail stuff up in here, and I'm assuming these are maybe for the funnels. Runner L, you get 2 of, and these are actually for the hip because they're bigger. So you got those, more frame parts. These look like leg parts on here. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty, guys. All right. You get 2, you get an M1 and M2, and these are in an off-white. And I'm not exactly sure what all these go to. I can tell that's one of the funnel or the fins for the head, vent parts. I can tell that's for the wrist. These are leg vents. All right, and I only got a couple little pieces here. Now on this, this is just marked ABS. Sorry about that. And this is for the stand, which here is the base 2, if you can see that, black against black. And then these are all the clear parts that go on there for displaying it and also being able to display the funnels separated. Here is the runner for the hands. I don't have the new at hand, so I mean, I do, it's in the closet, but I can't tell you whether these are the same hands or not. So sorry about that. Your 2 runners of polycaps. And what I think is really cool is blue beam sabers. I like that. That looks really good. Alright guys, I hope you really enjoy, and I actually saved a thrust or a metal set that I got for the new Gundam. I actually saved that to do this. So I actually might do this for next year's GBWC for my own entry, but we'll have to see. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I know I took up enough of your time. I hope everything was clear. Definitely leave feedback down below, what you guys thought and what you guys think of the kit so far. And I will talk to you guys all later. Peace out.